The seventh thing that narcissists really, really hate is to see people happy. And I don't mean drunk or laughing or momentarily experiencing some kind of pleasure. I mean actual, authentic, in the bones joy. They hate that. It brings on, and this is my humble opinion, based on what I've observed, a kind of terror in them. They can become very anxious, and that anxiety can lead to like a disproportionate level of aggression when they see genuine joy and happiness in other people. Why? Two reasons. One, I think it's something that they know they can never experience themselves. So they feel ostracized and alienated from a desirable experience. And I think the second thing is a truly happy, joyous person, they can't access them. They can't provoke them. They can't manipulate them. They can't use them because that person doesn't need anything from them. In a sense, you could argue the narcissists can really only sink their teeth and claws into a person who is missing something, who's like me, doesn't have good boundaries, or is lonely, or is isolated, or is struggling with emotional dysregulation or an addiction. There are a number of stories I've got from people where the narcissistic relationship began when they arrived in a new country or a new city. They were isolated, they were away from their friends, they were away from their family, they felt vulnerable, they felt lonely, and in swoops in some kind, friendly, quirky, lovely person to show them around the city, and then the gateway to hell opens. Narcissistic abuse is pernicious, and the effects of it long-term can be really, really nasty and very, very hard to overcome. There isn't a huge amount of understanding about this, even amongst psychotherapists and counselors. I see narcissistic abuse as a kind of colonization of the victim's mind. They put their thoughts, their ideas, their dreams, their fantasies into that person and force them to live it. This is a kind of possession.